Hey, it's been a little bit, but this is the origin story of my channel. Thank you guys so much for 200 subs. It's kind of mind-blowing. Now, of course, this video is going to be kind of boring, and it's not going to be very visually appealing. So what I'd recommend you do is maybe play this in the background or something, because it's just going to be me talking. A lot of YouTube channels, well, they decided that they wanted to have a YouTube channel, made an account, uploaded a few videos, and boom. My channel wasn't like that. It's actually quite far from that, actually. You see, I didn't actually start getting access to YouTube till about 4th grade on my Kindle Fire. I wasn't really supposed to be watching it, but I did anyway. And of course, when I got caught, it wasn't very fun, but it's the way it goes. I watched channels like Mr. Beast, Sunday, Dan TDM, humongous channels with millions of subscribers. Naturally, this put me under the impression that if you were a YouTube channel, you automatically had millions of subscribers. Every video got hundreds of thousands of views, and you could make a comfortable living simply by playing games. It was a dream. Of course, I knew it was far from likely of ever becoming a reality. But let's fast forward, okay? 7th grade. 7th grade was a pretty good year for me. And we were doing business ed. Ironically enough, in this class, you didn't really learn any business. Actually, a lot of it was like coding the Sphero bots, but I don't know. It was a required elective. You couldn't choose them. It just kind of rotated. So, what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. My first project, create a persuasive PowerPoint on anything. As long as it convinced the person who was the class that whatever your topic was accurate, and you convinced them that it was, then it was going to be a good presentation. I was working alone. I wanted to make it my vision, not have anybody else hindering me. And then, well, I blanked. I had no idea what to make my presentation on. My first thought was why video games are beneficial. But then it hit me. It hit me that that idea isn't original in the slightest. And I'm sorry for the cut, because, you see, I'm in Switzerland. There's actually a car coming, so we're gonna have to get to the side of the road. Ouch. I don't know what that was. That kind of hurt. Okay. Using this as a light. Okay. But the thing is, that idea is not original in the slightest. I mean, everybody and their mother has heard of somebody who's made that as your presentation. I mean, what is it, you know? Extra hand-eye coordination, more problem-solving abilities. Yeah, okay, but I was Finn. I wasn't gonna let that slide. I was not just some every other person that you see on the street. No, I'm Finn. And for better or for worse, my presentation was gonna be memorable. So memorable that in the future, high school, maybe even college, think back 6 or 7 years. Think of that one legendary presentation made by Finn Scott. So, I made something that nobody would ever forget. Ever. I made a presentation why Finn is smart. Now you might be wondering, well, why this topic? Well, for one, it was, obviously my friends and stuff were obviously always calling stupid. That's just what boys do. Casual demeaning stuff. Nothing too insane. But also, I had to make something memorable, something that people would be able to remember and recognize for years to come. I mean, this was the only way. But there was one problem. You had to cite your evidence. And at the time, there were no websites out there describing my massive intellect. So, what do? We gave up. Wasn't gonna happen. When I say we, me and my friends. Nope, that is not true, actually. We made our own website. And just on Google Sites, it's not difficult at all. https://sites.google.com/view/fitnesssmart/home. I'll put the link in the description just so you can check it out. I made that in 7th grade, so it's definitely not the greatest. But what happened from here? Well, I'll tell you what happened from here. I presented. Public speaking has always been something I really enjoy doing. I mean, honestly, I always enjoy doing presentations. I always enjoy telling people my opinion, my side of things. That's just the way I am. Now, the presentation itself was definitely really bad, honestly. Here comes the garbage truck. Let's go in the woods. But the presentation itself, like I said, was really bad. I mean, I wasn't even really saying good reasons why I was smart. It was saying, for example, Finn is smart because his favorite color is blue, or his favorite food is pizza, and he has his own emblem. And by emblem, I just mean this random picture I thought was cool off Google Images, and that was my profile picture. And my original YouTube channel profile picture for a while. I'm getting off topic. It was really, really stupid stuff, and I would be willing to bet I would almost fail, definitely, if I hadn't done something miraculous. So, what did I do? I also showed the class a website, and that definitely got some giggles out of some people, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, to go with this, my friend, he made a YouTube video that was just it went to the website and went around. Keep in mind, this was on school iPads, so it was just screen recordings, really, really basic stuff. But it was, like I said, pretty cool. But I thought, you know what? Let me capitalize off this. Let me make something, again, very memorable. Finn is Smart official channel. The Finn is Smart official channel, this was really strange stuff, I will admit. So, like I said, we had school iPads. So a lot of my stuff was screen recordings of browser games. For example, ll.beans. Or no, lowbeans something. I don't even know what it was. It was like this knockoff Fall Guys you could play in your browser. Or gulper.io, which was basically Slither.io. Really stuff like that. And I also made a few trailers, in iMovie, for movies that would never come out. Like random memes. Or I had one with Steve Harvey versus Kevin Hart. It was pretty weird stuff. I'll also leave the link to that channel in the description. Now, around this time, it's about December-ish, okay? All was going well. And then, out of nowhere, 60 apps get loaded onto our iPads. Now, this isn't important now, but it will be in a little bit. But you see 60 apps, it's kind of weird. It was a mishap in the administrator's office, and everybody in the district got all those apps loaded. Also, the garbage truck's still there. I don't really feel like explaining myself to the people what I'm doing for my 200 subs. Anyway, so this was fine, okay? Now it's around January. My iPad is acting up, okay? I can't even open, Safari. My thing I have to do for schoolwork, for example, like Google Classroom or Schoology, it's going unimaginably slow. It's always like also logging me out, and I'm not able to get back in. It's some really strange stuff, and it's affecting my, learning capabilities. So obviously, an IT guy had to come in. He checked it out, and he deducted that all those apps that got deleted in a few minutes, within a day or so, all were trying to download in the background at once. So obviously, this slowed my iPad down immensely. So much so that he said he's just gonna factory reset it. He asked me if I had any accounts or photos that I wanted, or I needed to check the password to. And I very vividly thought about my YouTube channel. I figured, I'll just sign back in. Nothing bad could go wrong. I really can't speak, guys. So, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Got factory reset, and I couldn't get back into my channel. I could not get into my Google account. It made me angry. It did. What happened is I just made a random Google account with a random password, not thinking it was going to be used for anything important. Not that my YouTube channel was important by any means. I mean, I had about 15 subscribers by the time I went down, and most of them were just my friends. But still, it was something I had worked on. It was something I felt pride doing. But no. It was gone. That actually also got me in trouble. For example, I sent an email to 50 kids in our school, all of whom I knew, and I was asking, hey, with your help, I can get my YouTube channel back. We're just gonna brute force a bunch of passwords it could be. And then I got flagged for spam, and then I got in trouble. That kind of stuff, really rudimentary rookie mistakes. But out of pure spite, I made Finn is Smarter official channel. My first video is basically the exact same thing as my first video on my other YouTube channel, except a little bit different. You can go watch those videos, and I was also just doing re-uploads of my old videos. I was just screen recording them and putting them on my new YouTube channel. So, well, what happened here was that basically I didn't know what to do. So I decided to start fresh. I started trying to do new stuff, new content. And it all changed when I got a phone for my 13th birthday. I instantly backed up all my data and saved it so that when my school iPads were taken back, reset, and wiped and given to the new students, well, I'd still have all of my channel. And what happened was actually pretty good, because I could actually now put my phone in my pocket you know? So instead of having, I could just put it in my pocket, go about my day, find something interesting, boom. Like, for example, an early video, only OGs will remember this one. But me and my friends went in the sewers. I have a video of it. I would not have been able to do that with an iPad. I mean, all we had were a few granola bars, a water bottle, and our phones, and maybe some flashlights, but we just went. And I would not have been able to do that. So then I started growing. I mean, not really growing, but I started hitting some decent milestones. Got past 100, which is insane to me, and still is, guys. And now 200. I mean, 200 people from around the world, between the US, Europe, Asia, Australia. So many different people are watching me, and that's just unfathomable. Really is. And you don't know how much it means to me. You really don't. So thank you guys so much. So, here we are. I'm doing YouTube now. And, of course, I can't get monetized for a while. Of course, I'm probably never gonna break 1 million, maybe even 10,000 subscribers. But it doesn't matter. I have you guys. It's been a blast. I'm gonna keep doing it. Peace out, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers.